Hello, my name is Attila and welcome to my YouTube channel for the daily readings. Today Sunday, it will be a little bit longer reading. First of all, this is my book, Introducing the Unified Esoteric System and Tarot. From this book you can learn about my system, my deck, and how these cards incorporate astrology, numerology, alchemy and Kabbalah, and how these branches of the esoteric science are relate to each other and correlated. They have a deeper meaning. The other book I would like to show you is the Esoteric Tarot, the full study journal and workbook. As you know, I perform daily 3-card readings, and this book was designed specially for readings. In the first part of the book, I have a chapter dedicated to discuss the full card. As an innovation of mine, I left dotted spaces, where you can write your own observation notes, also here, and throughout the book. On the sidebars, it's a sidebar with dotted space where you can write down your own thoughts, your notes. So this is 29 pages about the full card, and after the full card as general presentation, there are also a couple of pages where I explain my personal opinion about the full card and how the full card integrates in the whole picture of the tarot deck. So the second part of the book, it's a journal, and what I did, you have space for daily 3-card readings. For each day I selected a special quote that relates to the Fool, and you have a lot of space where you can write your own thoughts. So how you should work with this book? Formulate a simple question, preferably something that relates to that particular day and an issue you want to deal with on that day. Draw the 3 cards. Write here the cards you have pulled, and then write down your interpretation. And this is a journal for a whole year. And how I constructed, so there are 26 3-card readings, and after 26 days there is a larger spread. This is the first spread with 4 cards, a different spread. Also a lot of space here, dotted pages. You can see on this video very well. Unfortunately the resolution of this camera is not good enough, but there is dotted pages where you can write, you can draw, you can do anything you want. And after every 26 3-card reading, it's a larger spread, ending with this big spread with 21 cards at the end of the book. It's called the Romani or Gypsy spread, and after that you have a couple of more pages, dotted pages, when you can write your own thoughts. So I think this journal, it's a very, very good tool to work. First of all, to learn things about yourself, understand things about yourself, and meanwhile you can learn the tarot and learn things about the tarot, how these cards are related to each other, how they work. So the 3 card readings you perform, you write down everything, and then you can come back and see how the things turned out. What decisions you have made based on the cards, if you make any change or you let things just happen, and how these things influence your life. It's a very, very good way to learn and understand these things. Now, the other book, also, it's about my deck. It's very beautiful design. In the first part, there are 78 pages introducing the deck with detailed meaning for the cards, the astrological, numerological, Kabbalistic, and alchemical attributions. And also for each card, I selected a special image in the background and a quote that fits the meaning of the card. I only show you a couple of pages. For each page, as I said, it's a different image, a different quote. Okay, this is the first part of the book. It's presenting the deck. And in the second part, I made a very small introduction to a couple of fundamental universal laws. Then I present my system and the attributes of the cards and how the astrology, numerology, alchemy, and Kabbalah relates to each other and together give a deeper meaning to each card. And then I have special chapters to all these sciences. For astrology, for instance, this is a chart that show all the cards from the deck and their astrological attribution. And many people ask me how someone can know the opposite card. With this chart, it's very easy to see the opposite card and understand how this opposition and how the relationship between all these cards functioning. So this was the astrological part. Then I have numerology, alchemy, Kabbalah, very briefly, but going through all this. Okay. If you have any questions, have any request, you can leave me a comment here. You can ask me questions and I can talk about these things next time in the next video. Okay, let's see the reading for today. Normally, the 3 card readings are available exclusively through my Patreon page for $70 subscription a month. But the Sunday readings for now are free, and I put them on the YouTube and everyone can see them. So this is the card of the day. This is what I call the root card, and this is the outcome. As I always said, these 3 cards are tied together. The current situation, it's due to this card from the past, and the future card is due to the card from the present. Let's see what we have here for card of the day. It's the 6 of disc in reverse position. The 6 of disc signify dissipation. It means that you are spending too much, throwing your resources away, you are not capable to keep the things under control and spend too much. It's not only about money, it can be about energy, all kind of resources you have. What you can do to reverse this card, to change its position and put it back to its natural position, which would signify prosperity. One way is to use the alchemical process attached to this card, which is solution dissolution. It means that you have to look at all the options you have, all the things you can do, and get rid of those things that doesn't help you. The other way is to use its reverse card, its opposite card, to work with this opposite card, which is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups signify pleasure. It means that instead of considering all the work you have to do as a burden, as something unpleasant, you have to find the pleasure in the things you are doing, and everything you do must be done with pleasure. And if you will find the pleasure in these things, in the work you have to do, the results will be positive and everything will go better. So the way to prosperity for you is to do the things you do with pleasure, with enjoyment, like what you see. Don't think about work as a burden. Work must be a pleasure. You have to find the joy in the things you are doing. So let's see how the things evolved. And here we have the Ten of Cups in reverse position. It means that in the past you had a disappointment, and this disappointment brought you to this current situation where the work is a burden for you. What will be the outcome? And there we have another Earth card. This card is the Four of Discs, which signify protection. So if you manage to find pleasure, joy in what you are doing, then you also will find protection, find someone who will appreciate your work and will give you support for it. So this was the reading for Sunday. I wish you a nice day and a great week, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.